Hi again, it's me, Irresistible Dick, Richard Struck, working on Okumurayuki pachinko machine with Tessa. Tessa's taking this machine home today, and so she's going to help me with taking off some covers and looking at some of the ball paths that go through the machine. So I'm going to describe this to her, and we're going to see if she can point this out. First, in the upper right corner, you can step into the photo now. Upper right corner, there's a quick connect. I'm using 12 volts for this machine, but you can use, they come from Japan usually with 10 volts or 6 volts. I made sure that we have 12 volt light bulbs in the machine, so I put 12 volts on this machine. Little quick connect. There's a battery down below. That's 12 volts. That can be charged with a regular car charger. Use a trickle charge setting. So Tessa, that battery should last you for months of gameplay, but when it does run out, just use a charger like you use for your car battery. It's the same voltage, and just make sure you use the trickle charger on it, okay? So there's two panels that will come off without any tools. Look down just below where your hand is there. There's a little white knob there. See the little white knob? Unscrew that knob. Okay, so this is where the balls go when, I'll give you a close-up of it. This is where the balls go when the jackpot mechanism is actuated. Okay? Back off again. And then there's one more knob just like that in the bottom. And I think they put the knobs on these machines like this because this is the most likely places for trouble to happen. If you're going to have a ball jam or something go wrong, that long lever is the one that, so your jackpot ball will go through that corner, that the first cover that we took off, and then it's going to go on the little lever there. There's a long lever.
Right here?
The long lever. It goes all the way through. It goes up above where the, do you see it? You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So the weight from the ball is going to be on the far left side, and then it's going to push that lever down, and it's going to push the other lever on the right side up, and that lever on the right is going to open up the jackpot mechanism, which is right dead center. That's there. There's 15 balls typically in the jackpot mechanism, and as soon as you push that lever, it's going to dispense those balls. Now, one thing the fine people in Japan figured out was that people like to cheat on these machines, and they'll find all kinds of clever ways to even though these were mounted in walls, they found ways to trick them and make them dispense jackpots when there really wasn't a ball in there. So Tessa, I want you to push that lever up and see what happens when you, the long lever. The long lever that's on the bottom. Okay, remember I told you it's the weight of the ball is going to cause it?
Which one?
It's, how about all the way on the right side? Push that up. Okay. So in some cases, depending on how you activate that, if there's not a ball on the lever, it's just going to drop the balls right through the chute on the back of the machine. Now let me show you the chute on the back of the machine is that one that sticks out towards you. That's the one right there. Okay, so now Tessa's going to take a Phillips screwdriver. That's over here. That'll work pretty good probably. Okay. And start undoing screws on the right side. Yes.
anymore?
I think you have to take out that last one that's on the top. Don't lose those screws, you'll need them. And believe me, there's a lot of screws around this basement, so. Okay, now I think that when you pull that cover off, it's going to have to slide a little bit to the right. So try it down below first. I don't think it's going to be the whole thing. I think it's just going to be the part on the right side, not the center thing that sticks out. Any luck? Let's see. That's what happens when you trigger it and you don't have a ball in the jackpot. Okay, we're going to pop this cover off first. See how that happens? That's what happens when you tamper with the machine. It's just going to drop all the balls in the back and they're going to bounce everywhere and it's going to be really embarrassing. Okay. So we got the top cover off. It shows that lever on the right side. Let me back up a little bit. You probably just had a good shot of my back while we were doing that. Not much help. I really thought that lower cover was going to come off, but it was this upper one. So that's the jackpot mechanism. You can see the... so is there, if you follow that lever on the right side, that little plastic part that goes up, is there a switch there? Do you see it underneath that other cover?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you take out that cover too? We're going to see if you can remember how to put this all together when we're done. It's going to be fun. Alright, so this is where the electrical guts of the machine are, and I've shown in the previous video that you can pop out that where the wires go in the corner. There used to be a 4-pin connector there and somebody removed it, and so I just butt spliced the wires together. But that's where the electricity would come in, and also where all the lights are located, and that little module pops out with a couple of, you know, it's just clipped in place and you can squeeze it and pull it out. We're not going to do that right now. The ball tray up on top, of course, has balls in it. You have 2 rows of balls that go around the corner here, drop into the jackpot mechanism. When the jackpot mechanism releases, it goes through the center of this machine, hits that bell. There's a bell somewhere, gosh darn it. Okay, we're going to do a few more screws here. So this is the big cover.
These ones?
Yeah, undo all those screws. They should all be the same, so it won't be too much of a problem if you mix them up. Some people with editing skills know how to, like, you know, speed this stuff up so that it looks like, you know, you're like a little squirrel taking out the screws. But I don't have those kind of skills just yet. Maybe I'll find a friend who knows how to edit videos and we can speed this process up a little bit. The moral of the story is that these machines are pretty robust, and don't be afraid to, like, undo some screws. Make sure you get all the screws off before you try to pry it off. They are plastic, so. Can't remember if that was 1 piece or 2 pieces. Let's see if you can slide that out. Okay, why don't we take, I'm sorry, yeah, there's...
Enjoy.
2 pieces! Haha! That's the first one. But the second one you may need to, yeah, there you go. Now be careful again, every time you hit that lever and you don't have a ball in it, it's going to shoot the balls bouncing out the back of the machine. It's probably better to do this stuff when the machine isn't full of balls. But what fun would that be? Then you're going to very carefully tip that to the right and slide it downward, and maybe if you're lucky. I shouldn't laugh. You can do it. Ha! You did it! Alright. So now you can see the jackpot mechanism dispenses the balls go down the chute. Let's play chutes and ladders here. So show me the chute where the balls are going to dispense. Down there, right? Bounce off this thing, and then it's going to use the gravity, it's going to tip that down, right? Except right now it's stuck because we're tampering with the machine, and it's going to drop the balls out the back of the machine. If it was working properly, we go all the way down, hit the bell at the corner.
This one?
That's the bell. Then it's going to drop down below the bell, out the chute, into the front of the machine where you get your reward.
And you get more balls.
Alright. I think that's an awesome overview of this machine. And so if my friend needs any more additional, you know, there's each one of the features on the front of the machine, behind this panel, there's going to be the chutes that kind of direct all the balls over to that left side where the jackpot is initiated. Okay, so I'm not going to get into that because that's complete dismantling of the machine. We're not up for that. This is a completely operational machine. We're putting it back together. Tessa's going to take it home and have fun. So thank you for watching the video, and if you like it, say you like it, and hope to see you in the next one. See ya!